A £100 million transfer bombshell has just completely shattered the Premier League window, and it involves a jaw-dropping move that absolutely nobody saw coming. Tottenham Hotspur have reportedly agreed to a massive, record-breaking deal worth up to £100 million to sign Newcastle United midfield engine Sandro Tonali. This is not just a standard transfer rumor. This is a seismic shift that could fundamentally alter the balance of power in the race for the top four and beyond. If you thought this transfer window was going to be quiet, think again, because Spurs are preparing to drop a historic amount of cash to secure one of the most dynamic and resilient midfielders in world football. But why now, and why is Daniel Levy suddenly ready to break the bank for the Italian international? To understand the sheer gravity of this move, we have to look at what Ange Postecoglou is building in North London and why a player of Tonali's unique profile is the absolute missing piece of the puzzle. Spurs have shown incredible flashes of brilliance, playing some of the most breathless, attacking football in Europe, but they have also faced heavy criticism for lacking a true, elite controller in the heart of the pitch. They need someone who can withstand the intense Premier League press, dictate the tempo of a match, and transition from defense to attack in the blink of an eye. Sandro Tonali represents exactly that. He is a modern, tactical hybrid who possesses the defensive grit of a traditional number 6 combined with the vision, passing range, and driving runs of a world-class number 8. Think about the tactical implications of throwing Tonali into the current Tottenham midfield setup. Up until now, the burden of creativity and ball progression has often fallen heavily on a select few, leaving the team vulnerable when transitions break down. By bringing in a player who thrived under immense pressure at AC Milan and has shown his undeniable Premier League quality with Newcastle, Spurs are instantly upgrading their technical floor. Tonali is a player who demands the ball in tight spaces, possesses a lethal right foot for set pieces, and covers an astonishing amount of grass. For a high-intensity system that relies on winning the ball back quickly and launching devastating counterattacks, Tonali isn't just a luxury signing, he is a tactical cheat code. Yet, this news sends shockwaves straight through St. James Park. Newcastle United fans are waking up to a nightmare scenario, questioning how and why the club could even consider parting ways with a player they fought so hard to sign and support. The Magpies invested heavily in Tonali, standing by him through thick and thin, and he has rapidly become a central figure in their long-term ambitions under Eddie Howe. Losing a player of his caliber to a direct Premier League rival is a massive pill to swallow, and it raises serious questions about Newcastle's current strategy. Is this a forced move dictated by strict financial regulations, or is it a calculated risk to generate an astronomical amount of profit that can be immediately reinvested into multiple areas of the squad? The financial reality of the modern Premier League means that sometimes even the wealthiest clubs have to make painful sacrifices to balance the books and continue building. A £100 million fee is an astronomical sum of money that could allow Newcastle to completely overhaul their attacking line or bring in 2 or 3 elite-level talents to bolster their depth. But replacing the sheer presence, passion, and tactical intelligence of Sandro Tonali is easier said than done. The Newcastle faithful are understandably furious and anxious, knowing that letting a marquee player join Tottenham could directly damage their own hopes of securing Champions League football. This brings us back to the ultimate question that is currently dividing football pundits and fans across the globe. Is this a monumental statement of intent from Tottenham, proving they are finally ready to compete for the biggest trophies, or is it a massively risky transfer gamble that could backfire spectacularly? Spending £100 million on a single player always carries an immense amount of risk. The pressure on Tonali's shoulders will be immediate and suffocating from the moment he steps onto the pitch at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Every pass will be scrutinized, every tackle analyzed, and anything less than a masterclass every single week will be labeled a disappointment by rival fans. Furthermore, Tottenham's historic transfer track record with massive money signings has been a mixed bag, to say the least. For every transformative signing, there is a cautionary tale of a player who struggled under the weight of a massive price tag. But there is a distinct feeling that this time things are different. The club is operating with a clear, unified vision, targeting players who specifically fit a high-octane philosophy rather than just buying big names for the sake of marketing. Tonali feels like a player custom-built for the demands of the modern game, possessing the mental toughness and elite European experience required to thrive in the high-pressure environment of North London. As the details of this astonishing agreement continue to emerge, the entire football world is watching closely to see how the final pieces of this transfer puzzle fall into place. If this deal officially crosses the finish line, it will completely reshape the expectations for Tottenham's upcoming campaign. They will no longer be viewed as mere top-four hopefuls. They will be firmly thrust into the conversation as legitimate contenders capable of going toe-to-toe with anyone. The excitement among the Spurs fanbase is reaching a fever pitch, while the anxiety in the Northeast continues to grow. This is the beautiful drama of the Premier League transfer window, where a single signature can rewrite the destiny of multiple clubs in an instant. We want to hear from absolutely all of you on this massive breaking story. Do you think spending £100 million on Sandro Tonali is a masterstroke that will elevate Tottenham to the next level, or is it too much of a financial gamble for a single midfielder? Newcastle fans, how do you feel about losing one of your biggest stars to a direct rival, and who should the club sign to replace him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay completely up to date with the absolute latest breaking transfer news, tactical breakdowns, and exclusive football updates, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload.